Alright, who wins this fight and why? Thor or Batman? Wait, you're literally putting the God of Thunder against a guy with a sore throat in a Halloween costume. True, yeah. I mean, he's got a lot of money, so that kind of helps. Hey everyone, my name is Jake and welcome to Clever Comebacks, where we're going to be looking at the best comebacks that are clever. It's clever comebacks. That's it. Enjoy. I'm really sick of being a parent today. It has been 4 months since anybody other than me and my wife have been responsible for them. It's hard. I feel like non-parents have no idea how hard it's been. Actually, we do. That's why we're not parents. I mean, when they're a baby, sure, yeah, that's gonna be stressful, but what about when they go to school? Like, the teacher has to deal with them for half the day. Why does no one talk about how depression and anxiety can cause major memory loss? We do. You guys just keep forgetting. I mean, yeah, you just forget, right? That's the whole thing. People really be grown up and still using umbrellas? Wait, you're supposed to become waterproof after you turn 18 or something? I've seen this a lot, and I just don't understand. Like, what do you think? Can this teenager use a rotary phone? Oh, look at these stupid kids. They can't use a rotary phone. They can't use a phone book. Wow, it's almost like as technology advances, older things slowly become useless and obsolete. Kind of like Ellen. Someone said, I bet Ellen can't even use a Morse telegraph. Like, yeah, what a dumb generation. You can't use Morse? A mask, literally doesn't help stop the spread of a virus because viruses are not airborne. You need to touch something infected to get the virus. If this virus is even real, once the elections are over, I'm sure in some magical way it will just disappear. Ah yes, half the world shut down just to interfere with the US elections. Shut up, sweetie, the adults are talking. How do you not think it's airborne though? Like, that's like the one thing you can believe, right? I've been in 7 car accidents this year. Y'all can't tell me God doesn't have a plan for me. Aww. Girl, it sounds like he's trying to kill you. Yeah, God does definitely not like you. What's the worst career advice you've ever received? Mine, number 1, don't waste your time helping others. Number 2, drop 90% of your projects because you can only do 1 at a time. And 3, don't write a book. Monica Lewinsky says, an internship at the White House will be amazing on your resume. Disabled parking should only be valid during business hours 9 to 5 Monday to Friday. I cannot see any reason why people with genuine disabilities would be out beyond these times. Whoa, we're disabled, Daniel. We're not werewolves. I'm so confused. What does he think disabled means? Like, you can't go outside after 5 p.m.? I genuinely think he's confused werewolf and disabled person. How do you mistake those two? Please direct all sponsorship inquiries to your nearest trash can. What if I told you I've gained 200 plus subscribers since we last spoke? We'd probably ask you what you bought from McDonald's with your $2 in ad revenue. Wow, 200 subscribers since we last spoke. That's a whole ton. Wow, it's not like subscribers don't pay you or anything. Ja Rule says, you're lucky I can't run president, lol. Yeah, bro, ain't this that festival you did? Oh wow, that looks great. Yeah, that looks real nice. According to Robert De Niro, he's going broke due to coronavirus. His lawyer says De Niro will be lucky if he makes $7.5 million this year. Wait, so if he went broke, that would mean no dinero? I'm glad I learnt that word in Spanish, I'm glad. Danielle, I suggest you study on the heart. Wearing a mask can cause one to go into the SVT due to lack of oxygen. Just because you don't know about it doesn't mean it's not legit. Not all doctors or health professionals know everything. I've had doctors who almost killed me, yet I knew what the problem was, and I don't have a medical degree. I'm a cardiologist. You are stating inaccurate and false medical information. Yeah, not all doctors know everything, but guess what? I know. There is no greater defeat than when the waiter calls me buddy when I'm ordering my food. Soon I will be 21, yet here I am looking like I'm 14. Aw, that's okay, buddy. Quiet, Gramps, I could use your head as a mirror. Yeah, I mean, he is the bald guy. That could be a compliment, I guess, in some ways. As for Carson, not really. The buddy thing is just kind of like, ooh, did you get a kids menu as well? I pretended to wash my hands until I was 10 years old, and I was in the gifted program. We shouldn't reopen schools during a pandemic. Oh, yeah, I knew so many people that just didn't wash their hands. I still know people who don't wash their hands after going to the toilet. It's like, why? Just do it, please. The AR-15 is the modern-day musket, an everyday gun for everyday citizens. 6 minutes, 20 seconds is all that it took for the shooter at my high school to fire over 100 rounds from his AR-15 to shoot 34 people. In that same amount of time, even the most trained person would have only been able to fire 18 rounds with a musket. Modern day musket my butt. Yeah, like a musket where you have to like push the gunpowder? No. By and large, commentators aren't ex-players, and why not a woman? That's not because I'm being, as some put it, a lefty, I just don't understand the correlation of gender and commentary. Because a certain voice is preferable when action gets exciting, a woman voice generally gets high-pitched and whiny. Nothing sexist, just being loud and shouty generally suits a deeper male voice. I'd say it's been a while since you've been around a woman when action gets exciting. Brilliant. Should criminals be allowed to vote? Why not? They're allowed to run this country. It's such a boomer joke, but it's true. It just is true. Pepsi ad campaign during Halloween, and then Coca-Cola's comeback. We wish you a scary Halloween. Oh, wearing Coca-Cola. And Pepsi wearing a Coca-Cola one. It's the exact same picture. Everybody wants to be a hero. They just did them there. There's nothing more satisfying than being prettier than your ex-boyfriend's new girlfriend. Oh, fact that he's not going for just looks anymore means you taught him a valuable lesson. Ooh. Does anyone else find it kind of cringe how she's rated herself against other people? And she's like, alright, well, I'm this level of attractive, and she's this level of attractive. Like, isn't it subjective? You could be a 0 for everyone else, you never know. Watch. Protesters calling for gyms to reopen in Florida are doing squats and push-ups outside the Clearwater courthouse. And thus proving that squats and push-ups can be done anywhere? Yeah. About that. A little inbred, but a good start. Aw, I wish I could remember the first words my mum said when I was born. Imagine your own mum saying that to you though, jeez. A friend has good news for you. So, what's the news? I'm not your friend. That is good news. You may have outsmarted me, but I outsmarted your outsmarting. Take that. With all the talks of kids going back to school, I keep hearing, they've fallen behind. What have they fallen behind? Our created expectations of where they should be by a certain age? There's no set finish line of where our children have to be by 18. I just want my kids alive. I mean, it's not really a comeback, but I get it, I guess. And to be fair, kids probably learn more while not at school than they do at school. Well, some of them anyway. Evolution theory is false. How can it explain the human mind? It's light years ahead of other species. If evolution is true, there ought to be at least a couple more species as intelligent as us. Well, you just proved humans aren't light years ahead of other animals. Have you guys ever done or seen chimps doing the chimp test? Like, their short-term memory is just insane. Like, compared to us, they're way smarter. This was a response to a picture of putting your shopping cart away after use. Ugh, I leave it. It gives the employees more work to do and more hours to work. I'm helping them. Bad that you don't die to give graveyard workers more work to do too. Right, I completely agree with putting everything away and like making less work. If you can just do it and you don't, you're just a bit of a douchebag, right? But there was this thing on Diary of a Wimpy Kid, if you ever read those books, because I used to love those books, where they bought a cleaner, but before the cleaner came, they cleaned the entire house because they didn't want to make it look like a bad place. And that's the point where it's like, okay, you kind of did hire them to do the job, but yeah, you know what I mean? Like shopping carts, you put them back. Like that's just common courtesy. But when you hire a cleaner and you clean the house before, it's like, I don't know. But what you do is click on screen. I said do as well. Nice. That's funny. Click more videos. Look, 1, 2. Nice. Thanks.